What's up, guys? My name is Chaotic, back at you guys with a little one today. Coming at you guys with the fire ass video, man. And yes, I blacked out on Etizolam. So let me get into how I managed to take 9 milligrams of this shit, which you're not supposed to do. Common dose is like 1 to 2 milligrams, dude. So like, I was abusing this shit, and I'm gonna get into how like the euphoria, man, dude. How much it was like almost as euphoric as MDMA in a way, and that's very surprising. So let me get into that. Hope you guys enjoy this gameplay and the story, man. And hope you guys stay high, stay lit, smoking on something, man. And yeah, let's get right into it. So the 9 milligram Etizolam blackout, man. I remember this night surprisingly, I actually do remember parts of it. So this is how I'm able to tell the story. I can tell the story leading up to the blackout. Basically, in the blackout, I had research chemicals and I had some other shit. And like, I literally woke up, and later on, man, that shit was fucking gone, bro. Like, I literally went through other stashes of other drugs during the it was like a binge, dude. I was binging. And for harm reduction, man, do not ever do that. It's very dangerous, man. You gotta be careful. Like, don't ever, like, be careful when you're when you're fucking abusing a benzo, man, because you'll do some stupid shit. So anyways, this is Etizolam. It felt just so strong. Like, I started out with at least 1 to 2 milligrams, right? And I was reading this article. It was an article. It was some page on Earwood. This dude made a trip story about Etizolam, but he somehow managed to, like, each dosage range, like from 1 to 2 milligrams to like 9 milligrams. Like, he wrote down basically what you feel, and literally it exactly matched what I felt. It's called Liquid Bliss. If you look it up right now, Etizolam Liquid Bliss, you'll find it. So it's Earwood trip report, and it's very interesting because this stuff actually, I mean, he knew what he was talking about. So this is how I know I have Etizolam. So I fucking read this, and I just like, okay, I want to try this, you know, because this is when I was first beginning into being having a love relationship with this chemical, and I still do. So honestly, I mean, I don't use it too much anymore, but man, when I used to use it, man, I abused it. So don't abuse it. But that was only because I was abusing it for the euphoria. So this was like a kind of like experiment. I wanted to see how high I could possibly get from Etizolam. So my crazy ass was fucking just dosing and dosing and dosing. So what I had was a 300 milligram. I think maybe 300 milligram, maybe even 600 milligram one time. I think just a 300 milligram bottle of Etizolam, and each dropper had 0.5 milligrams. So, you know, you had to take 4. So every 4 drops is 2 milligrams. So what I would do is, you know, after those 2 milligrams, I waited and I took another the same dose, another 4 drops. So I was at 4 milligrams. And 4 milligrams, oh man, I was feeling like I took 2 bars of Xanax. In like, you know, not pressed real shit, like real Xanax. Like, I bet it would be like if I took 2 of them. But honestly, at that dose, it was way more euphoric than the Xanax. It felt so just like nuts, man. Like it was just like, it was like, I love the way it made me feel. So I take another dose again 30 minutes later, man, and I'm just fucking blacking out at this point. I mean, no, not at this point, because I had a little bit of a tolerance. I worked up to this, by the way. Keep in mind, I didn't just do this right off the bat. Like, I didn't do this shit right when I got the substance for my first time. That would be fucking stupid. So I had a tolerance already. Let me put that out there. But so I decided to take 6 milligrams, so I took another 4 drops after taking 4 drops twice. So I took 4 drops 3 times in a row, in a span of like 30 minutes, I think 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And oh man, that's 6 milligrams. That's where people can black out. You can easily black out if you have no tolerance at all. And I mean at all. So keep that in mind, man. Don't ever attempt this at home. You might fucking get into some shit. Seriously. I had the luxury of just staying in my room, man. Like, honestly, I wasn't trying to, like, on that dose, you're so euphoric, man, you don't even want to move. It makes you not want to move, so you're just so muscle relaxed, because it's a muscle relax. So it's like, it's just, man, you're just, like, lit like a motherfucker. Like, oh, dude, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, man. You'd have to try it, man, but I don't want you guys to try. Harm reduction, man. Don't ever do this. Don't ever try this home. But anyway, so, yeah, I don't know, but I just decided to take more. Honestly, I was binging, man, and it was kind of scary. So my motherfucking crazy ass. At 6 milligrams at this point, I think I take another at least 3 milligrams. And this is like an hour later. I remember waiting a little bit longer before I did this because I was already gone a bit, And I think the period of time this is all within like maybe like fucking 3 hours. I mean, attempting this dose, because I didn't take it all at once, right? I didn't just take fucking 9 milligrams at once. Holy shit! If I did, man, damn, probably hit me hard. But anyways, so I bet if you did it all at once, you'd black out for damn sure. But so I don't know, but I took more, man. I managed to take more because I don't really remember when I did at this point. But so in the night, man, I'm just like listening to music. I'm vibing. I'm loving it. And that dosage, that 3 milligrams I took, right? The way it kicked in, it was the most euphoric, almost come up. Like, it was like I've never felt it before. Like I was on such a high dosage that I could feel the come up of this euphoria this benzo has to offer at this high of a dose. So it was kind of scary. It was like, damn, this shit's hella euphoric, but the dosage I'm on, like I'm like, you're pretty much blacking out. So I felt really, really good. I felt like in a different way. Yeah, way more euphoric than a lot of shit. Maybe even more euphoric than GHB. Like a normal dose, though. I'm sure GHB would be more euphoric if in a higher dose. But like, no, there's like some drug like MDMA. Like MDMA would be more. It would be more euphoric because in a normal dose it's just that euphoric. So, but in this high of a dose, it was as euphoric as MDMA without having to be like neurotoxic like as MDMA. So it was really trippy. I was like, wow, dude, this shit is actually a euphoric benzo. And I have a video coming about about like the euphoria and how it basically like a retrospective of it, like basically information about how Etizolam's euphoria really is. I really like to make a video describing that, man. Oh man, so anyways, yeah, this 9 milligram blackout. At this point, man, I'm like, holy shit, I just took 9 milligrams. Or whoever knows. I mean, it was definitely up that high. And, oh, bro, I was gone, man. I fucking woke up, literally, after listening to music and all this shit off the 9 milligrams. I think I stayed it for probably 3 or 4 hours. But it's hard to remember. And, man, dude, I was just so gone, right? And I'm like, what the fuck happened? And then like I was like, fuck, man. I went through some research shit, man. I went through some fucking ketamine. I went through some fucking other shit too. And I was like, damn, dude, that shit made me like, so on that dose, yeah, you get kind of fiendy. So I was definitely bitching this night, and I learned my lesson. Don't ever do that, and do not try this at home. Do not ever take that high of a dose. It's very, very unsafe for you and very, very hard on your body. And I'm sure that, yeah, I never attempted this again, by the way. So, yeah, there's that, man. So, yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the 9 milligram Etizolam blackout. And yeah, stay tuned for more, man. Stay high, stay lit. See you guys next time. Peace.